I see Akshita, the Prime Minister, now walking into the dais in a white outfit, flanked by enthusiastic supporters. We're broadcasting now from the north lawns of the United Nations headquarters. You can see the Prime Minister right in front of us, walking towards the stage. There, I mean, the chants of Modi, Modi in the air. A lot of people now gathered for the Prime Minister to come here. The External Affairs Minister is there. That's the stage where the Prime Minister will be leading this Yoga Day function in a short while from now. He's arrived at the United Nations headquarters, and people are out on their mats getting set for the yoga routines to begin. They're also as enthusiastic about the Prime Minister there. There's a bust of Mahatma Gandhi, the Prime Minister there paying his respects as he walks towards the stage where the Yoga Day celebration will take place. A lot of influencers from different parts of the United States here as part of this program. They'll be doing the yoga routine with the Indian Prime Minister, and this is something that he does every single day. I was speaking to some of the officials in the Prime Minister's close team, and they were talking about how no matter what happens, he tries to ensure that he manages to get some serious amount of time on the yoga mat almost every day. And remember, here's a person who has a far more hectic, active routine than any of us, and Gaurav and I, Akshita, I would assume, would slack off on the odd occasion after a long trip. He's very, very committed to yoga, committed to his exercise, and that's also probably why his level of enthusiasm stays as high as it is. A lot of people, without taking names, I see Dr. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister, right behind the Prime Minister. He would be joining the Prime Minister in the yoga routine as well. So just the fact that he has this very active physical exercise routine on a daily basis also ensures that he has the energy required to maintain the kind of schedule that he does, and that's really a part, and that's also one of the reasons why he's doing it, is also part of the message the Prime Minister, Gaurav, is trying to send to people, that this is what you need to do to stay active, to stay healthy, to ensure that every single morning you wake up with the same level of enthusiasm. You want to hit the road, you want to face the world in that same upbeat fashion. So there he is, the Prime Minister at this moment walking to the dais, and the International Day of Yoga here at the United Nations headquarters about to begin in moments from now, Gaurav.
Oh, absolutely. So physical fitness, mental fitness, emotional fitness and spiritual upliftment. Yoga is for overall improvement of body, mind and soul. The Prime Minister believes in it, practices it and is encouraging the world to benefit from India's heritage, Rahul, taking forward the principle, the theme of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future.
And also wearing, Gaurav, his Indianness and our culture on his sleeves. I mean, yoga has been around for the longest time, but the manner in which it's being propagated, pushed out, amplified, I think that really is what is different, because that is something the Prime Minister is very unabashed about. Others may have not necessarily been apologetic, but others may have been doing this in their own time, in their own space. The Prime Minister, in the manner in which he's doing this yoga routine live on television here at the United Nations headquarters, and even in the way he's been trying to build the buzz around yoga, wants this as an extension of India's soft power to seep into people's head, and for people to start very, very openly, and we're very proud of what they're doing. And even amongst the Indian people that we see, the people who've come here for the Yoga Day celebration, some of them may have been doing yoga earlier as well. They're just more proud about the fact that it's now a really big deal, and that the Prime Minister is speaking about it, that others are speaking about it, and that's something that makes them feel good about themselves and about our country and everything that our country stands for. Just the Indianness, which was earlier, just kept very reserved, or largely kept reserved, now much more out there across the world stage, and that's really a fantastic thing, Gaurav.
Rahul, as we beam these images of the Prime Minister from just moments ago, walking in, you can see him waving to all of the people who have gathered, paid a floral tribute at the bust of Mahatma Gandhi, making his way now also to the venue where he'll be performing yoga on a dais, we're being told, along with the thousands of people who have gathered there. A question that I asked you, Rahul, when we lost your signal was how excited is America about this particular event?
Well, there are people from different countries who are here, and as I said, these are people who seem to have a deep connection with yoga, because I mean, of course, a lot of the Indians who are here, partly here just because the Prime Minister is here and they want to be here because it's an exciting place for Indians to be, but a lot of the people from other countries who are here. I see the Prime Minister now out on the stage. A warm round of applause for him as he's getting set for the International Day of Yoga to start, but a lot of the people from other countries who are here, Akshata, are people who actually have a very deep connection with yoga. I remember the first International Day of Yoga, we were at Rajpath, and the Prime Minister leading the Yoga Day celebrations over there, and people from different countries who are here are definitely seeming to be very, very deeply, genuinely connected, because that's also why they'd wake up early in the morning and come. A lot of the Indians are here because it's like one big Indian party and they're happy to be here, but the others who are here because they are serious yoga practitioners. In America, yoga at this moment is a $16 billion industry, and it's growing very fast. Some of the people who came here, who own yoga studios, who we spoke to, said, you know, it's a really hot business, and according to them, seems to be growing really fast.